rain is falling, but we will have baseball for you live on MLB Network. Today, the third and final game in this three-game series between the LA Dodgers and the San Diego Padres. Live baseball here on MLB Network, and it comes your way next. Garrett Richards gets the start for San Diego in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, man, I'm a big fan of Garrett Richards. This guy's stuff is unbelievable. 95 to 97 miles an hour with sink. And sometimes that fastball he throws, it has a mind of its own. Sometimes it sinks, sometimes it cuts. Good, hard, vicious breaking slider, and his changeup has gotten better. The key to Garrett Richards is staying healthy, and if he's healthy and brings his A game, he has the potential.
Oh, and he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. You can kiss it goodbye. So it's a solo home run here leading off the ball game. Third home run for him on the year, and the Dodgers strike first 1-0.
You talk about starting a game off quick. We couldn't even get the lineup cards in yet, and this guy's already going deep.
To the plate now, Jacob Amaya. And he'll quickly send a line drive to center field. Lagares is right there, one down. A chance now for the Los Angeles Dodgers starting lineup. Mark, how do they go about breaking out the brooms on the road?
Well, Matty, we know this is a pitcher's park. The numbers bear it out. Look for the managers to play a part in this one. Hopefully the guys listened in the hitters meeting. They're going to stay up the middle, big part of the yard. But when they get on, look for some wheels in motion, some execution, some runs. I think that's how this lineup will play it out.
Here is a stop to the right of second. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
The right fielder, Cody Bellinger.
Cody Bellinger at the plate now. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. First offering on its way. Belted high and deep into right center. Lagares looks up, and that one is gone. It's a solo homer for Cody Bellinger, number 18 for him on the campaign, and the Dodgers move in front now 2-0.
Boy, not the way you'd like to start a game, right? First inning, you come in, you give up 2 home runs. We'll see if he can regroup right here. It's not easy to sometimes come back from that.
Next up is Max Muncy.
The first baseman, Max.
Oh, and now this ball's in the air to deep right center. Back goes Lagares, and that one is gone. Solo shot to right center, number 18 for him on the campaign, and the Dodgers have now taken a 3-0 lead. Well, that was this lineup's third homer of the game.
You know, D-Row, looks like the boys are dialing long distance from the batter's box so far.
Yeah, the pitchers aren't fooling anyone today, Dan. Let's see if this trend continues.
So now to the plate, Kevin Biggio. Yes, he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. The batting average clearly not where he wants it to be. 2 home runs and 6 RBIs. The windup and the 0-1. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Pham will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So they get 3 runs here, all coming via solo home runs. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. It's the Dodgers 3, the Padres coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. Anthony DeSclafani will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Man, he pitched really well in his last one without allowing a single run and picking up the victory. Let's see if he can bring that stuff back to the ballpark with him and make it 2 really strong starts.
Stepping in, Juan Lagares. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now here's the pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike. Dero, Danny, this LA Dodger ball club, as they enter play here this afternoon, they've got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, taking a look at the standings right here, this team has a nice lead, comfortable. You always want to find yourself in a position where you're about 5 to 9 games, got the advantage. You don't. One series isn't going to totally kill you in the standings, and this team's sitting pretty right now.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
Into the box now, Greg Garcia. Rolled slowly down the first baseline. Scooped up, and he'll take it onto the bag himself. 2 gone now here in the first. Time now to check the hometown Padres lineup card in this one. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, Brian Dozier is a guy that's working through some things these days. He went 0 for 3 last game. No big deal, only 3 ABs, but it was the way in which he looked going about those ABs. He didn't have a good look to him at all. We'll see if he can bounce back in this one.
At the plate, Tommy Pham. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. And set up working the plate is Matthew Ross, as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Hey, Dero, this is a pitcher's best friend. Matthew Ross, very wide strike zone.
Yeah, no excuses from the offense today. You know coming in, when you see the lineup card and Matt Ross is behind the dish, you better be aggressive.
And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
2 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss, got him reaching. And that ends the inning. Nothing across here this half. On now to the top half of inning number 2. Dodgers out in front, 3-0. Second inning coming up, and Heidi Watney has an update for us on the weather forecast.
Matt, I am hearing that heavier rain is expected to pass through the ballpark at some point later in the game. The umpiring crew would, of course, like to get this one in uninterrupted, but it is possible that we could be looking at some sort of a delay if they determine the weather is impacting the play on the field.
All right, Heidi, thanks. We'll hope for the best, of course, but guys, you have to assume these players are probably going to be impacted by this weather at least a little.
Yeah, Matty, 100% it's going to be bothersome. They're going to have to watch their spikes. They're going to have to maybe gather themselves to get that extra grip on the baseball. But from a position player standpoint, you just can't lose focus. Starting pitchers are the ones that are going to have the most problems with it. All right, guys, let's take a look at how the Pods line up on D. And, guys, one thing I want you to focus on today when you look at this team on the defensive side of the ball, they're in the top 5 in fielding percentage. They go about their business a certain way. They make all the routine plays, mix in a few flashy ones, and day after day, they give their pitchers the best chance to be successful.
Line drive to center field. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out.
Well, we've mentioned the conditions aren't ideal with the rain coming down, and that can make every play a little bit of an adventure. You really have to concentrate, and he did there to haul it down.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Anthony DeSclafani. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Grounded back up the middle. Dozier has it. Throw on to first, a 3-pitch inning, and the side is retired. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. On now to the bottom of the second. LA's on top, 3-0. And in steps Manny Machado, and he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Ball 1. Love the early lead, but this game is far from over. Got to stay on top of what you're trying to do out there and execute pitches.
A ball and a strike now to Machado. Now the 1-1 pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. And a high bounce will take it over the outfield wall, and he kicks off the inning with a ground rule double.
Hey, he started the offensive production with a bang right there. That's the first hit of the game, and it's a good one, driving that ball to and over the wall for a ground rule double, and he's basically able to stroll into second base.
Here's Brian Dozier now, and perhaps not surprisingly, you can see he's a much better hitter away from Petco Park than here at home. From the stretch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. So far this season, with runners in scoring position, Dozier is hitting over 350, up in the high 300s.
These are the stats the oppositions look at. Being great with runners in scoring position. He has certainly been that, and he's able to slow the moment down. All right, guys, here's the defensive alignment for the Los Angeles Dodgers. The guy I want to spot shadow today is Cody Bellinger. Versatility is his game. The bat plays no matter where he hits in a lineup, but a guy who can play gold glove first base and move to the outfield.
Standing in now, Francisco Mejia, as he will take a look at strike 1 on a fastball right down the pipe. Left side. And that's the second out. At the plate, Trent Grisham. He'll get to take his first cuts here. From the belt, kicks and deals. Machado at second with 2 down. And he lays off for ball 1. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. Here's a fastball that he shoots on into left center, and that'll fall for a base hit. Now a long throw home. He pulls into second safely as a run also comes in to score, making it a 2-run ball game.
Sometimes you just got to tip your hat to the offense right there. Nice piece of hitting. Executed his pitch away again, but the hitter was able to stay on time.
Now it's 2-0. Profar has had his trouble in these matchups, facing right-handed pitching, that is, and shows a lot more prowess against the southpaws. Popped him up. Amaya has got it, and the side is retired. Padres able to pick up 1 on a couple of hits. We'll go now to the top of the third. It's the Dodgers 3 and the Padres 1. Top of the third set to get underway, and digging in is the outfielder Derek Fisher.
And that last at bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out.
Almost pulled that shit out there.
Right down the middle of the plate.
So with 1 away now, let's quickly give you a look at the standings in the National League West
yeah.
play today, as you see where these two teams sit in relation to one another. So striding in, Jacob Amaya, 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now the pitch. That one's right down the middle for a strike with the fastball. Really starting to pour now, and the forecast is not showing any signs of a break in the weather.
You know, one of the big issues is player safety, and right now this field is getting sloppy wet, Matt, and I don't know how much more rain this field can take.
The left fielder, number 30, Billy McKinney.
Now in the box, Billy McKinney. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Swinging a soft liner. And the off-balance throw is right there for the third out. And a high degree of difficulty on that one as the side is retired.
We're back as the Padres line up readies for their third turn with the bats, and unfortunately for them, issues on offense. At the start of the day, they find themselves as one of the worst teams in the league in hitting the long ball and scoring runs. I talked to one player before the game that told me he thinks things have sort of snowballed on them this year. They didn't get off to a good start, and since then, most everyone has simply been searching for answers and trying to do too much. He admitted it's been a frustrating year, but they have to keep pushing forward and looking for better ways to generate offense. Back to you guys.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. Yeah, the rain starting to intensify here. It's coming down a little heavier now. We'll see how much longer the umpires can wait.
Well, you could say that again, Matt. It's raining cats and dogs out there. Make sure you don't step in a poodle. I think it's time to get the grounds crew out.
Now a hard liner. But this is a foul ball. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Here's Juan Lagares. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike one. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Here's the 0-1. And he fouls this one off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
That's his second strikeout of the game. I wouldn't be surprised if a coach finds him in the dugout and gives him a little talk about shortening up and putting the ball in play. Good things tend to happen when you do that in these kinds of conditions.
At the plate, Greg Garcia. As he'll take a look at his strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Behind 0-2 now. Third inning here. 3-1 our score. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So a nice job there to fight off an 0-2 pitch and keep the inning alive for at least one more batter. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Hey guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
Pham with an even 1-1 count now. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Oh, shaking his head on that knuckle curve. 1-2.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More to come on MLB Network's Sunday Baseball after this. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Cody Bellinger. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one. The pitch. Down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Now here's the pitch. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Settling in now, Max Muncy. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Legara's on the run, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. Around second now and headed for third. The relay, but he is in there with a triple.
Yeah, and most guys that hit for the cycle can get a single or a double, but struggle with the rest. Not this guy. He's already got the homer and the triple, so the hardest parts are out of the way. We'll see what the rest of the game holds in store.
At the plate now, Kevin Biggio, as he hits one on a line to left field. In there, base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third.
Boy, you know, in today's game, D-Row, pitchers are being taught high velocity, go get ahead and strike one. Boy, that didn't work in that situation.
Yeah, and guys have such put-away pitches, Dan. You don't want to go super deep in the count. Find yourself with 2 strikes on you, and here comes a nasty slider or a nasty split finger. He had an approach right there. He wanted to use an ambush tactic, and it worked.
Into the box, Cody Hosey, as he rips it on the ground to second. A bare hand for one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. It's a run on 2 hits here for L.A. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. It's the Dodgers 4 and the Padres 1. Here's Manny Machado now. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
The third baseman, Manny Machado.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Sent on the ground out to second. Right to him. And quickly there's one down to lead off the frame.
The batter, second baseman, Ryan Dozier.
Ready for another chance? Brian Dozier 0 for 1 after a pop out in foul territory his first time through.
Yeah, he's got to make an adjustment. You can tell this guy's been struggling with the bat in his hands. He's got a lot of frustration. He's gripping the bat too tight. He needs to relax, take a deep breath, and have a productive AB right here.
Swing and a miss for strike 1.
Boy, he center cut that fastball. It comes in the high 90s, but that's a dangerous location no matter how hard you're throwing.
Lifted down the line in left. And that's going to land foul. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Turned on down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but it gets by the glove down the line.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is, they're looking to line them, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good 2-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
To the plate now, Francisco Mejia, as he will swing and miss on a fastball on the outer half. It's strike 1. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
1-2 now as that's in there at the knees. 4-1 our score as we play inning number 4. Now a swing and a ball foul tip straight into the catcher's glove as he's able to hold on for the second out.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
In now, Trent Grisham, as he'll pop this one foul off to the left. A base hit in his first trip. The 0-1. One run, 4 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Padres. Good waist pitch, 1-2.
Boy, that's a nasty breaking ball right there. Backdoor slider, just
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Padres leave one. They trail it 4-1. Digging in, Reese McGuire. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
The catcher, number 10.
Here's the first pitch to him. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike 1.
You know, you love a guy who attacks the zone, but sometimes I think you could throw too many strikes. That could be the case right here. This offense is going to the plate, just pulling the trigger on everything.
The pitcher, number 31.
Next up for Los Angeles, Anthony DeSclafani comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First delivery to him on the way. A ball and no strikes.
Holy smokes. That's the first ball they've taken the entire game so far. They're swinging at everything.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. 4 runs, 5 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. In the air to right center. Lagares is giving chase. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out.
The batter, the center fielder, Derek Fisher.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Derek Fisher. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. First pitch of the at-bat.
1-0.
Sliced hard on the ground. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. And back at Petco Park in San Diego as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with San Diego's manager during the inning break about the Padres' offensive production to this point. And he really emphasized that they're not doing a very good job capitalizing on run-scoring opportunities. With just 1 hit with runners in scoring position in the game, you can understand why he feels that way. But he also says he likes the way his guys are responding to the adversity. It seems as though they're keeping their energy and mood up. So we'll see if they can start coming through with some big hits as we go forward.
Thank you, Heidi.
The first baseman, Derek Fisher.
Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
I know it's cliche and it's tired at times, but a well-located fastball down at the knees is still the best pitch in the game.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
Oh, that's out. You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
The 1-2. Hit hard to third. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
That rookie, though.
Stepping in, Garrett Richards. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First delivery to him on the way. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. 5th inning here in a 4-1 ball game. Close there, but he doesn't get the call with the breaking ball. Grounded up the first baseline. Reined in. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now back, center fielder, Juan Perez.
The San Diego batting order turns over and set to go. Juan Lagares has gone down on strikes twice already in this one. And Dan, when you know you have a chance to hand someone a hat trick for the game, is there any extra motivation to punch him out again?
Hey, there's no doubt about that, Matt. When you have a good hitter like this and you punched him out twice already, you just want to continue to go out there and make good pitches and see if you can't dominate him for a third time.
Fouled off.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And fouled, though it had the home run distance. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
What pitch recognition right there. 90% of the guys are going fishing after that nasty slider.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Padres down in order, and this is still a 4-1 ball game. Ready once again, Jacob Amaya. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Jacob Amaya.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Taking this the other way to right, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So the Dodgers get their leadoff hitter on base to kick off the inning.
The left fielder, Billy.
Drew Pomeranz takes over on the mound here with nobody out in the 6th inning.
Now pitching for the Padres, number 15, Drew Pomeranz.
That'll bring up Billy McKinney. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. He's running. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. Offline throw, but they still got him. Good job of getting the tag down there.
Well, in my opinion, this one all came down to the catcher's footwork on that throw. That was just perfect. You have to use your feet to get your body into a good throwing position for an accurate throw. He did it just right, and he nabs another base runner.
1-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Pham will wait on it. And he's got it for out number 2.
Now batting, right fielder, Cody Bellinger.
Cody Bellinger will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ball game. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. The pitch. Popped him up. Mejia is camped under this one. As he puts this one away, the side is retired. Dodgers go down quietly, but they lead it 4-1. Digging in once again. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered one hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
Swing and a liner. Foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? And what's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
So now to the plate, Tommy Pham. As he looks at a fastball on the inside corner for strike one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 0-1 delivery. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
6th inning, 4-1 is our score. And there's a line drive, base hit to left field. Around first, he's digging for second. Around second, he's on his way to third. And he'll get there without a play. It's a stand-up triple.
Oops. That one kind of got away from me right there.
Ground out victim last time up. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit. The runner from third comes across to score as they try and chip away at their deficit. It's now a 4-2 game.
And you know, there's just so few places in the strike zone where you can keep this guy from hitting the ball hard. That really is not that bad of a pitch. Just a little bit down and away, but he's all over it, and he cashes in a run on the double.
Now at the plate, Francisco Mejia, runner in scoring position with Sergan. Here's the first pitch to him. He pulls this one into right, and he'll reach down to make the play on the run. A fine defensive effort there, retires the side. Padres pick up a run on the RBI double. The 5, 6, and 7 hitters to start the 7th. It's the Dodgers 4 and the Friars 2. And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy. In prior matchups against Drew Pomeranz, he's 1 for 4. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
This guy loves to drop the head on those pitches down and in. I'm shocked he went in there, but he's able to jump ahead and get away with it.
Strike 2 called on the inner half. 0-2 now.
Sort of surprising to see a 5-hole hitter take 2 in a row for strikes to start an at-bat. Now he's way behind the count, so we'll see if he can battle back.
And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
The batter number 8, second baseman, Cavan Biggio.
Digging in and looking for more, Cavan Biggio. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Here's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone. Seventh inning here at the ballpark. 4-2 our score. Belted high and deep into right center. Back goes Lagares. You can kiss it goodbye. Solo shot to right center. 3rd home run for him on the year. And just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game.
Normally this matchup is the last thing you want to see, left on left, but he kept his front shoulder square, stayed in that at bat, and absolutely demolished that baseball.
Stepping in now, Cody Hosey. And he hits it hard to the right side. Dozier with a great stop. It's there. He got him.
Big league play in the hole right there, and that's a pretty good example of why getting hits at this level is so difficult. You know he was running down the line thinking, for real? You gotta be kidding me.
Now batting, Reese McGuire. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Lifted down the line in left. Pham is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side.
Ladies and gentlemen,
But the Dodgers add on courtesy of this solo home run. Get up and stretch. Home half of the 7th coming up. It's now 5-2 LA. Digging in now for San Diego, Trent Grisham. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame.
the right fielder, Trent Grisham.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Fastball called strike. 1-2. Looking for his 10th strikeout. Here's the pitch. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
The bottom third of the lineup hasn't put up a lot of resistance in this one. Pretty much has been sure outs other than that one hit. That really puts a lot of pressure on other guys to make stuff happen. These aren't the guys you usually count on, but it certainly helps if they can do something productive.
Here's Jurickson Profar. Line drive to center field. Fisher is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
Now batting, the pitcher,
Fernando Tatis Jr. will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. The average coming in 257. 4 home runs and 14 driven in. In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now.
Yeah, if he's going to pound the zone with this stuff all game, the offense better step up. Somebody's going to have to pull a trigger a little bit earlier in the count.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Drilled to the left side. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm. A base hit.
Dan, count goes out the window with this batter right here. Doesn't matter if it's 0-2, 2-0. He's locked.
He has great bat-to-ball skills. There are some guys that just have a knack, D-Row, of being able to get the barrel of the ball, and this is one of those guys.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Juan Lagares. He's hitless coming into this at-bat, so the hit streak he's been riding is on the line here.
Yeah, he's up in the double digits with it. You know, he wants to keep it going as long as possible, but this very well could be the last chance to do that.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. 1 left for San Diego, and the deficit remains 5-2. Luis Perdomo has been summoned from the bullpen, as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 61, Luis Perdomo.
So here now is the pitcher, Anthony DeSclafani. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Oops.
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Digging in, Derek Fisher. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. First pitch on its way. Right side, defense aligned perfectly. There is Dozier. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Good pitch right there to run the two-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up. And an easy ground ball is the result.
Next for the Dodgers, Jacob Amaya. Last time through was a base hit. Here's the pitch. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And Dozier will put this one away to retire the side. Dodgers down in order. They're still out in front, 5-2. Digging in now, Greg off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
Michael Givens is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Michael Givens.
First offering on its way.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone. This is hit the other way out toward left field. McKinney giving chase. He can't get to it. This one's down.
Hey, excellent job right there, leading off the inning with a base hit. We got to keep this line moving. We cannot stop. Nobody can make an out. We have to find a way to put 2 men, maybe 3 men, put some pressure on this defense.
From the stretch, Tommy Pham is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. This year against right-handed pitching, Pham has an eye-grabbing batting line, one that resides above the 340 plateau.
You want to talk about having a career season, Matty. This guy's batting average is through the roof, one of the best in the business, and maybe more importantly, his OPS is through the roof as well, which means he's doing it with damage.
And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
When it left his bat, I thought it might curve foul, but he manages to squeak it just inside the right field line for a well-hit line drive double. By the time the right fielder tracked it down, he was easily into second.
And it'll be the cleanup spot for the Padres, Manny Machado. Now a fastball on the inside corner, and he takes a look at strike 1.
Wow, the Padres have been scuffling so far. They need to get a big hit, and it's about time somebody comes through right about now.
Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
Everything this guy throws is hard. That changeup he throws is in the high 80s to go along with that good heater.
Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up.
Oh my God.
And the runner scores from second as they cut away into that deficit here. It's now a 5-4 ball game. Time called here, as with the potential tying run aboard, they'll make the move to get a little more speed out there. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. Michael Lorenzen takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out.
Number 22, Michael
Brian Dozier at the plate. As the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2. Nobody out, runner on first. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Here's another 0-2.
Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate. Not going to see too many of those today.
Another one sent foul.
Jesus fucking
Christ.
Christ.
Right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches.
Oh my God.
Misses over the heart of the plate.
Stop it.
Send him packing. Pitch on its way. And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
Into the box now, Francisco Mejia. As he'll take a look at ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Drilled to first. Fielded cleanly. There's one. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits. No errors. And no one left on base. 9th inning coming up. The Dodgers lead it 5-4. Will Myers is going to go ahead and stay in the ballgame and play third now. Matt Strahm enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. All set to start the 9th in this one, and in to hit next the speedy Billy McKinney. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. Shot back up the middle, but this is yanked down out there.
Oh my God.
For the first out. Digging in to try it again, Cody Bellinger. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, but everything looked clean. He was on time. He looked powerful in the box. I guarantee you he wants that swing back. He's still thinking about it as he walks to the plate right here.
Striding in, Max Muncy. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First pitch on its way. And it's fouled away. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now. Padres are going to get something going out in the bullpen now as a left-hander has stood up to throw. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Pham is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. Nothing more in the Dodger 9th. Last chance coming up for the Friars. They'll be looking for 1. It's a 5-4 ball game. All set for the bottom of the 9th. And next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Trent Grisham. Roberto Ozuna is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the 9th.
Now pitching for the Dodgers.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Roberto Ozuna. That's 1-0.
Slapped hard the opposite way. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
The leadoff hitter finds his way on base. Should be interesting to see the cat and mouse with the manager. Does he use the bunt right here? Do we put a little hit and run on? Do we go old school, new school, and just let him swing away? Should be interesting.
And that's cut on and missed 0-1. They'll be looking for something that could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. strike, 0-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Now a chopper to first, might only get one. Knee high, he barehands it. That's off to that one. Josh Naylor will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Number 22. Naylor.
And now he'll step off and raise his hand towards second, but he'll just hold on to it. And they start him out away with a cold strike. Ozuna, a previous member of the Houston Astros, he came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
1-1 the count now. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Next step, 1-2.
One out and a runner on second base. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2. Lifted in the air to center field. Fisher's under it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Center fielder,
digging in, Juan Lagares. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much, 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, when your team really needs you like they need it right here, you have to be able to put your personal struggles out of your mind. Right now is all that matters.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Comes set. The 0-1. Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon.
Got to believe you're going to get some tough pitches in this count with the base open at first. This is where you have to regroup and find a way to get a good pitch to drive in that run.
San Diego down to their final strike. Stays alive, still 0-2. Here it is. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Scooped up. Throw on to first is going to be in time for the final out, and the Dodgers have claimed the 4th consecutive victory here as this ball game is over.
Well, these guys feel pretty good about themselves, and they should. Anytime you can come into somebody else's ballpark and sweep a 3-game tilt, you're doing something right. Great team effort.
A 1-run finish today, 5-4 the final score. The Los Angeles Dodgers posted a 3-run first to propel them to the win. Anthony DeSclafani earns his 5th winner of the year as he racked up 10 strikeouts in the effort. Roberto Ozuna earns the save out of the bullpen, his 12th of the season. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian, we all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. For the victorious Dodgers, 5 runs, 7 hits, no errors, and they left 1 man on base. For the Padres, 4 runs on 11 hits, no errors, they left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 13 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
It's Monday morning and welcome to Inside the Show. Starting in the National League West, the Dodgers combined for 4 total home runs as they grabbed a victory over the Padres at Petco Park 5-4. As of right now, the Padres are in 4th place in the NL West, and the Dodgers are atop the division. Shane Bieber grabbed the victory, his 4th of the year, as Cleveland took care of San Francisco 4-2. He is currently among the AL leaders in strikeouts. As of today, the Indians are in 1st place in the AL Central, while the Giants sit in last place in the National League West Division. The Rockies completed a 3-game series sweep as they got the best of the Phillies in Citizens Bank Park 5-1. In the standings, the Phillies sit in last place in the National League East, while the Rockies sit in 2nd place in the National League West Division. The Diamondbacks allowed only 5 hits in the game as they nabbed the win against the visiting Cubs 3-1. At the start of the day, the Diamondbacks are in 3rd place in the NL West, and the Cubs sit in 2nd place in the National League Central. The Pittsburgh Pirates snapped their 5-game losing streak as they took down the Fish in Miami 4-3. Entering the day's action, the Marlins are atop the National League East Division, and the Pirates sit in last place in the National League Central Division. Patrick Corbin collected win number 2 on the year, leading the Nats past Cincinnati 5-2. As of today, the Nationals are in 2nd place in the NL East, while the Reds are in 2nd place in the NL Central. The Atlanta Braves got 12 hits in this one as they took care of the Mets at Citi Field 6-5. Heading into the day, the Mets sit in 4th place in the National League East Division, and the Braves are 3rd in the division. The Milwaukee Brewers had 12 hits as a team as they got the best of the visiting Redbirds 4-3. In the standings, the Brewers sit in 1st place in the National League Central Division, while the Cardinals are 4th in the division. Lourdes Gurriel was fantastic at the plate, collecting 5 hits, helping lead the Blue Jays over the Yankees 6-5. Entering the day's action, the Blue Jays sit in 4th place in the American League East Division, and the Yankees are 3rd in the division. The Red Sox knocked out 12 hits as a team as they stole a win in extra innings over the Rangers 3-2. At the start of the day, the Red Sox sit in 2nd place in the American League East Division, while the Rangers are in 2nd place in the AL West. The Orioles allowed only 5 hits as a staff as they beat the White Sox on the south side 9-3. As of right now, the White Sox are in 4th place in the AL Central, while the Orioles are in last place in the AL East. The Kansas City Royals put together 10 total hits as they bested the Tigers in extra innings 4-3. Heading into the day, the Royals are in 2nd place in the AL Central, and the Tigers are 4th in the division. The Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim combined to give up just 5 hits as they pulverized the Twins 11-2. Entering the day's action, the Angels are atop the American League West, and the Twins sit in 3rd place in the American League Central. The Tampa Bay Rays totaled 11 hits as they defeated the A's in Oakland 6-4. In the standings, the A's are in 3rd place in the AL West, while the Rays sit atop the American League East Division. The Houston Astros finished off the 4-game sweep as they bested the Mariners in Safeco Field 5-1. At the start of the day, the Mariners sit in last place in the American League West Division, while the Astros are 4th in the division. And that's what's going on around baseball heading into today's action. Join us again tomorrow for more updates from around Major League Baseball.